Our interpreting service at the European Parliament relies on strong links with universities. For us, they are a vital source of quality interpreters, and without them, we could not organize successful multilingual meetings. Without interpreters, multilingual democracy would grind to a halt. The University of Bath has been our partner in the UK for over 50 years. It is a key provider of conference interpreters working into English. The EP cooperates actively with the course at Bath. This cooperation will continue during the academic year, particularly with our English outreach campaign, "The EU Still Needs You." I recently visited Bath, a wonderful town steeped in tradition. I had the opportunity to speak to Vice-Chancellor Professor Ian White about the importance of English-speaking language professionals. I spoke to some of the students aspiring to join our ranks as well. For these students, we organize visits to the European Parliament to see professional interpreters working at real meetings, with a chance to try to interpret them. Students meet the head of English interpretation and other interpreters and get advice for their exams and about accreditation. Our feedback shows that this is a strong boost to their motivation. Some students even rate it as a highlight of the year. We hold virtual classes throughout the year with Bath, where students participate remotely and our trainers help them learn. This is a chance to get feedback from our staff interpreters. These classes are also very popular and provide students with a better understanding of our standards. The European Parliament sends an experienced assessor to the final exam every year. Often the examiners are Bath alumni. This is a strong working relationship with your teachers at Bath, and a memorandum of understanding has been signed every year for 10 years now between our institutions. This gives us a guarantee that the standards of teaching will be kept at a very high level. The principles of our cooperation are defined in this agreement, and this has helped both institutions develop a mutually advantageous relationship. We have tried to make it very clear to students and young interpreters that English will still be in demand, whatever happens with Brexit. At the European Parliament, we have been actively involved in consultations with Bath, which is a key provider of English native speakers and has consistently produced very good quality interpreters. English will remain an official language to the EU, and demand for English interpretation will be unchanged after Brexit. There is still a need for English interpreters for the European Parliament and for the European Union in general. At our meeting with your Vice-Chancellor, Professor Ian White, we conveyed our message of continuity to him. The EU still needs you. Bath University has cooperated with us since the United Kingdom joined the EU in 1973. Many Bath graduates have worked for us until their retirement. And of course, many are still working for us now in our core team. Our freelance interpreters work for us regularly and enjoy the flexibility and travel opportunities of the freelance lifestyle. We work with interpreters based both in the UK and on the continent. They benefit from our bursaries to learn more languages. Bath graduates are usually strong academically and have a strong work ethic. Conference interpreting is a rewarding profession. It provides a unique window into the fascinating world of international politics. It offers many opportunities for travel all over the world. It is a profession of lifelong learning. Many interpreters learn 4, 5, or even more languages. Meeting the standards of our accreditation tests might be a challenge for recent graduates. Having a career plan with precise goals and deadlines is very useful. You must also make sure that your languages have depth, and keeping up with current affairs is essential. To become more competitive, you should be open to learning new languages. The European Parliament also embraces change and innovation. Being ready to use our skills in new and different ways, to acquire new skills and to adapt to innovation is very important. The modern workplace is changing quickly in terms of IT and support tools. Interpreters should learn to use and embrace these new technologies, which are here to stay. As part of our outreach campaign, the European Parliament has produced a video where 3 Bath graduates are featured who work for us regularly today. We hope it answers some of your questions. If you still have some questions and would like more advice on your career plan, just write to us. And remember, the EU still needs you.